Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Why Am I Like This? If you're like me or every other IT professional in the world, or just someone who's pretty serious about their electronics, you have a random box or stash of cords. And these cords, they range from anything from video cables to sound cables to just about anything, adapters, whatever the fucking case may be. And I have had this stash of cables in some form or another as long as I can remember. And, they're cords that just sit around in a closet or somewhere, no real use. They're just there because you have the attitude, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. It's how we convince ourselves that we're not crazy. And every once in a while I think about that box of cables, and, there's definitely stuff in there that's outdated, that's not of any use to anybody, and I just want to take these things and throw them away. And for whatever reason, I cannot part with them. And, it just, like anything else in the world, it's one of those little things that just sets off my anxiety of what if I need this tomorrow. I can't get out of that mode of thinking, what if I need this particular cable or adapter or whatever tomorrow, and I don't have it because my dumbass threw it away. And it's probably happened once or twice. I recently went through that box and threw a bunch of shit away, and I'm just waiting for the moment that comes where I'm trying to rig up something and I don't have that particular adapter or cable because I threw the fucking thing away. So, like I said, it's one of those things that, as an IT professional or just like someone that likes to have certain things on hand, you have your little secret stash of stuff. And I just can't bring myself to really part with any of it. This last time I did was definitely a once and a forever thing. And the funny thing is, the cords or adapters that I threw away, they are kind of in that outdated category because, we don't use a lot of, if you're familiar with the term, we don't use a lot of VGA cables or, certain things like that for computer monitors and stuff just because they are outdated and there's so many other options out there now to hook up a display to your computer or to your TV or whatever you're trying to do. But yet there's still that stupid nagging voice in the back of my head, probably because I have a couple of monitors that still use VGA, and like the cords, there's about 3 of them. They just sit in my closet. Maybe I'll need them. Maybe I won't. Probably won't, but I cannot bring myself to part with them just because, I have that mentality of, what if one of my primary monitors breaks and then I have to use one of my backups? But anyways, that is kind of what I'm getting at. Just the fact that we tend to have these, you have your junk drawers and you have, like me, you have a box of cables, and I've known other IT professionals to have the same thing. They could be in their house, they could be in the back of their car because they just never know when they're going to need them. And we cannot bring ourselves to throw these things away, even though probably 98% of the crap we're never going to use. I just had a collection of, like I said, little adapter pieces and different cables, and I have a collection of monitors, I have a collection of keyboards, just things I know that I'll probably never ever use. I even have a couple of computers just sitting around that I know I won't use, or they might have a tiny flaw in them that needs fixed. Like I have a laptop with a cracked screen, but I'll probably never fix it. Also, for the simple fact my daughter took it upon herself because I pissed her off one day. I wouldn't give her something, and she cut the cord for that laptop. And I've just not been motivated to really do anything about it because, I've got, like I said, I've got like 2 or 3 other computers around the house that I can use for my daily shit. But anyways, that has been the edition of Why Am I Like This? We have these things that we cannot part with just because they bring on some form of anxiety or, regret if we do part with them. But that's been my little, been my little show for the day. So, join me next time. I plan to have hopefully another episode out maybe by the weekend, another full episode. So, Anyways, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I hope you have a good weekend. Just like I say every time, you gotta keep powering through, because today was definitely one of those situations where, I wasn't really given bad news per se, but it was one of those things that you hear or you read and you can't help but carry it with you for the rest of the day, and it makes you feel like shit. So, just keep going. And like I said, catch me on Twitter at ALLeffedUP pod. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks.